Yeah, I come upstairs to the IT area, which was full of students earlier on today. Geographically and politically, this is pretty much Labour territory in the heart of the South Wales valleys. Merthyr Tydfil and Rumney is a safe Labour stronghold. At the last Assembly election, the party polled over 50% of the vote here. And Merthyr Tydfil, of course, led an important part in Labour's history, electing Keir Hardie, the party's first ever MP. He went on to be the leader, of course, and one of the most respected politicians in British history. But there is a new kid on the block, UKIP. The party made a significant impression here in last year's general election, coming second here, and in 3 other constituencies across this region. And this time round, UKIP cannot be underestimated. Here's Paul Martin.
So many people are saying, oh yeah, let's do away with the Assembly.
That was UKIP's main message back at their 2003 election campaign launch. They got less than 3% of the vote.
Raising the dragon.
13 years on, far from doing away with the Assembly, the party's talking about making it a UKIP stronghold.
UKIP's optimism is based mainly on its general election performance last year. It came third in the popular vote in Wales, ahead of Plaid and the Lib Dems. Most of its best performances were in the southeast, like here in Merthyr, relatively poor former industrial areas.
Ian, Robert and Dennis, a former Labour member and 2 ex-Tories, are campaigning for UKIP here.
This is the UKIP Gazette.
Yep, you're a brave man.
And although control over it isn't devolved to Cardiff Bay, they tell me the big thing people want to talk about is immigration.
What would you want us as a party to do for you?
The immigration coming into this country, it's not the immigration coming into this country, it's slow it down.
We've been down in town today and 80% of the people wanted to talk about not policies, but immigration.
You look at the Conservative Party, they're all careerists, career politicians. You find with UKIP, they're real people.
That may be true, but it hasn't stopped UKIP Wales having some pretty typical political infighting over the last few months. The selection of former Conservative MPs Neil Hamilton and Mark Reckless has been particularly controversial.
Would I have allowed people to come in over our hard-working Welsh membership? Probably not.
So amid the controversies and personality clashes, how will the party function in the Assembly?
There are those who want to hold ministers to account and to adopt a very traditional approach to politics. And then on the other hand, there are those who represent anti-politics, who really want to bring everything crashing down. It may be that there are some adopting one stance and others adopting another, which will make things unpredictable but interesting.
A few miles down the road from Merthyr, UKIP's leader was on the campaign trail yesterday in Caerphilly.
Nigel Farage, like many UKIP members and activists, got into politics for one reason: to get Britain out of the European Union. The country will, of course, have its say on that matter just weeks after the Assembly election. The question then for any UKIP Assembly members will be, what are they for?
To dare to challenge a consensus that nobody wants to break, to stand for a reduction in the fat cat salaries earned by the administration, to fight against Wales taxing itself more than England and becoming uncompetitive, and actually to stand up and be a genuine voice of opposition.
The focus for now is on getting the vote out in Merthyr and elsewhere. The weeks that follow are uncertain, with election day, the referendum and a leadership contest all on the UKIP Wales horizon.